Anthony, we're here in one of the most historic pubs in Wexford Town, a pub that goes back almost 200 years, in the 1841 room of the Crown. Can you tell us a little about the history of the pub and indeed maybe the room we're in?
Yeah, well, this is obviously one of the oldest pubs in Wexford Town, and just before the Fleadh kicked off, we sat down and we had a discussion about what can we do to enhance the experience for the Fleadh. So we came up with an idea to change this area of the Crown to something that would be akin to maybe back in the 1800s, and especially to tie it into the Fleadh, that whole
historic element.
Exactly,
heritage.
Heritage.
Many of the older Wexford people like myself will remember the original Crown and the muskets on the wall, and you know, it was like going back in time.
Yes.
I believe that those muskets are still on site somewhere.
Yeah, rumour has it, just in case it's needed.
Well, of course, the Crown is also situated on what is Monck Street, and Ireland's only covered street. What difference has having that unique piece of infrastructure made to trade here on the street amongst not just the Crown but all the other pubs as well?
In the summertime, especially in the evening, it creates like a theatre style. You know, it's like it's hard to explain when you've got lots of people around, you know, and they're going from one venue, one pub into another. Yeah. There's a great atmosphere on that street.
I mean, there's no matter what time of the year you come down to this part of town, particularly weekends, there's a buzz about the place. There's an atmosphere about the place, created, I suppose, by the roof, but by the number of hosteleries in the area that bring people here and create that atmosphere.
And that's exactly what we want to do. We want to showcase it off as best as we can, you know, that this is a wonderful place to come.
The Crown is one of the main key sponsors of WexTRAD, and following a hugely successful Fleadh Ceolanna here in 24 and 2025, we now have more traditional Irish music on offer. And I know the Crown obviously will be one of the 20 pubs as part of the Smithwick session trail, but also you have your own unique gigs happening during that time here in Crown and Crown Live as well.
Yeah, we've a lot to offer for that weekend. When we were first approached about doing this, you know, type of event, and you know, we didn't have to be asked twice would we want to get involved straight away. You know, we were keenly wanted to be keenly part of what we want to try and create. You know, for Wexford, and by doing that, we buy into it. As in, you know, we want to get in some of the real big acts and best acts that we can offer. So we had a look at the calendar and we said, what can we fit in and when can we fit them in? So over the course of the weekend, we've 12 different acts playing here in the Crown, and we're going to kick it off on the Friday night. We have live music on in the Crown Bar on Friday night with the Heartbeats, and then it just rolls in
right throughout the weekend.
Saturday,
each day you have
Sunday.
George Murphy is coming on. I know Celtic Roots are coming on.
Yeah, and we have Fleadh playing on Saturday.
And the Rising also, which
are
the hugely successful band.
Yeah, no, we're really looking forward to actually having the guys here.
Well, some of those guys made a huge impact during the Fleadh itself, so it's great to have them back for people to get a chance to see them live once again.
Absolutely, and we were doing stuff not only just in the Crown Bar. There will be offerings in Kitty's Bar. There'll be, obviously we have Crown Live, we have the 2 ticket events that are happening over the weekend in Crown Live, the Rising, and then there's a trad disco going to follow it. Trisco, which is
relatively
unique
new,
as well.
a relatively new phenomenon, but hugely successful.
Yes, and again we're super excited to have this in, and you know, and see it, you know, in its, I suppose, how the Wexford people take to that whole.
Well, I suppose one of the things we learned from Fleadh Ceolanna here was not only could Wexford do it, and the Crown were an integral part of the success of that Fleadh, particularly your location here, given the heart of town.
Yes.
But also was that there was a market and a demand for quality traditional Irish music, song and dance, and that's what you're bringing. The Crown are bringing to WexTRAD, as well as the Smithwick session trail, where we have, as we said, 20 pubs, and the Crown will be a huge part of that as well. So it's going to be a really exciting weekend with a lot to offer, and you know, we really need the people of Wexford and beyond to come out and support it.
Exactly, and we will be having, like, we're going to open it up to all musicians as well. If they want to come along and go into it in the corner and play, Absolutely, 100%. We're
And
open.
you encourage that all the time
Oh
anyway.
yes,
you know?
absolutely. And again, I suppose one of the good things that we can offer to the town is we've such a large area. It's a big venue.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of space.
Yeah.
You know, so we can facilitate a lot of different things, you know.
Well, the excitement is certainly building for WexTRAD and the Smithwick Session Trail here in the Crown Bar. So
Yeah,
here's to
Cheers,
Wexford,
cheers,
here's to the Crown, and here's to a successful WexTRAD.
absolutely. Cheers.